Cissy Wakat, Montgomery County, Texas, and I'm here to tell my story about my brother. His name was James Henry Mitchell, and on March 23rd, 2003, I learned that he had passed away, or so I was told. And days later, I realized that he not only passed away, that he was murdered by Montgomery County Sheriff's deputies and detention officers. He initially was pulled over prior to March 23rd, 2003, about 12 days before that, for a DWI, where he did blow into the breathalyzer, and he did blow 0. He still went to jail that night for the DWI, and being he was on parole for DWI 6 years prior, he was on parole for that, so they violated it. He did make bond, but they picked him back up on a warrant. And anyway, while he was in there, he had witnessed the deputies going into other housing units of other prisoners with stun guns and nightsticks and beating the prisoners. He made a call to my uncle that night about 10:35 to let my uncle know to get help up there. In return, my uncle called up there and disclosed his concern about what was going on, and accidentally said my brother's name, and from that moment on, we never had contact with my brother again, nor did we ever see him. Over the next 5 or 6 days, they continued to beat my brother for making that phone call, to the point where he couldn't hold himself up, speak, go to the bathroom. He had to be in diapers. They even made a training video of my brother in that condition to say, to show other prisoners that this would happen to them. They filmed my brother in that condition, wasn't able to set up or anything or eat or drink for over 2 hours. I think it was about 2 hours and 21 minutes. And soon after that, a day or two or less, he passed away due to injuries, which actually they ruled his death as a natural causes at the age of 43. He had indentions in his skull that was round. They were circular and about 4 inches long. He had 2 of those that I knew of, that I actually felt. His whole body was covered in bruises and cuts and scrapes. And also, after my brother passed away, I did an Open Records Act on the county and discovered forged documents. They did unwillingly give me everything that I requested that I know of. Also, with the photos of the autopsy through the Montgomery County, I also found a photo with a gunshot wound in his upper right back shoulder. I have 22 pictures that are missing out of the total count that they logged in, the Sheriff's Department. All of those pictures, I am assuming that they are mostly of his right side, which I've only got about 2 pictures of his right side. So, I don't know, it's common practice that they do this in Montgomery County. They have for years and years. My goal here today is to stop all the corruption and the killings, the beatings that are going on in Montgomery County. I can't undo or change anything that they've done to my family, but I'm trying to stop it from happening to anyone else. It goes all the way to the DA, the sheriffs, the judges. Everybody has to be in play with this and on the same page so it doesn't crumble around them. My goal is to knock each and every one of them down one at a time until it stops.